In this video, I'm going to go over the Panzerschrek launcher. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Class setup here. You can run whatever primary you want. Obviously, that's not going to matter. Your secondary is going to be your Panzerschrek. As far as perks, really the only perk I highly recommend using is perk 2, Engineer. This is just going to show all the kill streaks and field upgrades and enemy equipment. It'll make them glow red through walls, and that's just going to help with the challenges a lot. So I highly recommend Engineer. As far as the other two, you could put on whatever you want. That's not going to make much of a difference. So, and lethal and tactical, same thing, just whatever you want, because the Panzerschrek's just going to be its own little separate thing, so it's not going to make much of a difference. As far as the camos for this, for pack tactics, is just get 100 eliminations. You could do this in anything, because Fortified doesn't really do much right now in the game until it's buffed. But I highly recommend just going into like hardcore if you are having trouble with it for whatever reason, and especially like on the small team maps. I know right now they took shipment out and it's like the small map mayhem at the time of this recording, but that's still can give you like DOS house and dome and stuff, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just hop in and make this your primary focus of just trying to get 100 eliminations with this thing. For surgical, it's just destroy 100 enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. This is where the engineer is going to come in handy. It's just going to help you be able to blow up their ammo boxes or their S mines or any kill streak they have in. It'll glow bright red, especially like if you play like on DOS house and they call UAVs in. It'll help see the planes a lot easier. If you're anything like me, I have a hard time seeing a lot of the shit in this game, so the engineer will really help out. For predatory ambition, it's just destroy 50 ground kill streaks or field upgrades. I ended up destroying a lot of the field upgrades. Like I said, a lot of the ammo boxes. What I did is once I seen one anywhere on the map, I made it my focus to just get over there and blow that thing up, no matter how many times I would die. It's tedious and a pain in the butt, but that's all I would do. As soon as I would see it, that's my main focus. I would try to get to wherever it was, pull this thing out as fast as I could, and just fire a rocket towards whatever it was and blow it up. For reptilian, it's just destroy 50 enemy aerial kill streaks. So the spy planes work best for me. I know you can blow up the counter spy planes, but spy planes seem to be the easiest. Small maps work the best in my opinion, just because the closer the map, the smaller the map, the closer the spy plane. What I would recommend doing is waiting for the spy plane to come in and kind of dip, and when it dips down, it'll slow down for one, plus it's a lot easier to hit. It's at its closest, and just kind of lead this thing just a little bit. When you lay down sights on the Panzerschrek, you'll notice the square is what you look through. So what I found is I would aim kind of off to the side, and then once the tip of the spy plane got inside that square, that's when I'd fire my rocket, and I was having no issues blowing those things up. And then finally for Deadeye, just destroy 3 enemy kill streaks in one game 30 times. You just got to destroy 3 spy planes. For this, I recommend running an ammo box field upgrade. The more ammo you have, the better your odds at blowing one of those things up. Most people should have these challenges done by now, so if you're kind of late on getting to it and you're just now watching this video, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But like I said, play Blitz on the small maps. More players, more kill streaks going up. I found, like I said, it was easiest to just blow up the spy planes. And unless they patch it in the future, right now you can only do 3 at a time, so it's not like previous games where you could blow up 6 and it would stack for 2. It's got to be 30 separate games. I one time did I think 15 in one match and came back and it still only ticked once. So you have to just sit here, like I said, and do 30 games. So if you're trying to do this one with maybe the M1 bazooka, just rotate them. If you get a game where you get 3 straight away, switch to the M1 bazooka. If you can get 3 more, you can count both of them at once in one game, and just try to complete both at the same time. But if not, it's still not too hard. The challenges for these are super easy, just a little tedious. Like I said, I think it was the predatory ambition where you got to do the 50 ground kill streaks and the field upgrades, because the dogs don't count, or the 100 enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. The field upgrades are just the ones that just take the most time. It's mainly dependent on the enemy running those field upgrades to begin with, and then you just be able to get over to them. But using engineer will make your job 100 times easier. And then once you unlock all the camos, you unlock gold for it. I'm still waiting on the Panzerschrek to be fixed so I can get diamond, but until then we'll just stick with the gold. Launchers, in my opinion, were the easiest launchers in probably the last few years, honestly. Between Modern Warfare and Cold War, the launchers in Vanguard were the easiest to complete. Challenges are super easy, and seeing as you don't have to level up the weapon at all to do any of them, just made these things a breeze. So like I said, I highly recommend just throwing it on your back, using engineer, playing the game however you want with whatever weapon you're grinding at the time. Once you see anything glowing red, just whip this motherfucker out and blow that shit away. And that's it. Pretty simple, straightforward. If you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see all the rest of the weapons like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.